Senolytics, the drug that kills zombie cells. Welcome back to School of Soul. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is the Science of Age Reversal series. Let's start where aging really begins. Not with gray hair or sagging skin, but deep inside your body, at the cellular level. Because what if the real cause of aging wasn't just time, but trash? Not metaphorical trash, literal decaying cells that your body forgot to clean up. Science now calls them senescent cells. We call them zombie cells. And trust me, they live up to the name. A senescent cell is a cell that's alive, but dead inside. It's stopped dividing, it's damaged, it's dysfunctional. But instead of dying and getting flushed out like healthy cells normally do, it lingers, it festers, and it spreads dysfunction by secreting inflammatory chemicals that damage surrounding tissue. Over time, these cells accumulate like rot in your system, especially in your skin, your muscles, your immune system, your joints, even your brain. The more zombie cells you have, the faster you age. Now, until recently, we didn't know what to do with these senescent cells. Our immune system was supposed to clear them, but as we get older, it stops doing its job. So scientists asked a bold question. What if we could design a drug that specifically targets and kills these zombie cells? Not all your cells, just the bad ones. What if we could clean house from the inside? That question led to the birth of a new class of drugs called Senolytics. These compounds are engineered to seek out and destroy senescent cells without harming healthy tissue. Think of them like cellular assassins, trained to identify the dead weight and eliminate it with precision. When you remove the toxic cells, you don't just stop the damage, you free the body to regenerate. The early results? Groundbreaking. In mouse studies, Senolytics restored physical function, increased lifespan, and even reversed signs of age-related disease. Old mice could run like young mice. Their organs improved, their fur thickened. But the real breakthrough came when scientists moved from mice to humans. In 2024, a landmark human clinical trial published its results. Participants taking a specific senolytic combo, dasatinib and quercetin, showed measurable signs of reversed biological aging. We're talking fewer wrinkles, improved walking speed, increased grip strength, reduced inflammation. Their cells literally behaved younger. And this wasn't a supplement scam or a vanity ad. It was peer-reviewed science. But how does it work? Senescent cells resist death by activating what's called pro-survival pathways, biochemical tricks that keep them alive even when they're broken. Senolytic drugs exploit those weaknesses, triggering apoptosis, the programmed cell death that healthy bodies do naturally. Once the zombie cells are gone, the tissue becomes more responsive, more efficient, and more able to regenerate. The most well-known senolytic agents so far are dasatinib, a cancer drug, and quercetin, a plant-derived flavonoid found in onions, apples, and kale. On their own, they're mildly effective, but when combined, they create a 1-2 punch that dismantles senescent defenses. And because these drugs are already approved for other uses, they've been fast-tracked into trials for aging-related diseases like osteoarthritis, pulmonary fibrosis, and cognitive decline. What's wild is that patients aren't taking these drugs daily. Some trials use a hit-and-run approach, dosing just a few days per month. Why? Because once the zombie cells are gone, they don't come back right away. It's not about suppression, it's about deletion, and that changes everything. Let's be clear, this isn't some $10,000 anti-aging protocol reserved for billionaires. Senolytics are among the first real breakthroughs that could become mass accessible. The ingredients are cheap, the concept is scalable, and the implications are revolutionary. Imagine a world where we take a monthly cleanup pill starting at age 50, wiping out our toxic cellular buildup like an oil change for the body. We could delay aging by decades, reduce risk of cancer, dementia, heart disease, arthritis. Not slow decline, prevent it. Entire healthcare systems could shift from treating symptoms to resetting systems. But like everything in this space, there's a shadow side. First, Senolytics don't discriminate perfectly. There's still a risk of off-target effects, killing cells that shouldn't be killed. Some studies raise concerns about immune suppression, delayed wound healing, or mitochondrial stress if dosed too aggressively. And because senescent cells do play a role in stopping cancer growth, there's a chance that too much cleanup could have unintended consequences. Second, regulation is behind. The FDA doesn't yet recognize aging as a treatable condition, which means many of these drugs are being prescribed off-label or taken in underground longevity clinics. That opens the door to misuse, overuse, and biohacking gone wrong. Third, Senolytics are not a cure-all. They're one tool. Killing zombie cells won't fix bad diet, sedentary lifestyle, or emotional stress. This is science, not sorcery. But it is a major step forward, a tool we didn't have before that might just change what it means to grow old. So what happens next? More trials are underway. New compounds are being tested, like FOXO4-DRE, a designer peptide that disrupts senescent cell survival signals. Others are exploring fisetin, another plant-based molecule that shows promise. Pharmaceutical giants are circling the field. And longevity researchers are now asking a bigger question. What if we started Senolytics at age 30 instead of 60? Could we add 20, 30, Even 50 healthy years to the human lifespan? That's not exaggeration. That's the frontier. And it raises deeper questions we'll face throughout this series. If we can live longer, should we? Who gets access to these treatments? What does it mean to be human when aging is optional? The age of zombie cells is ending. The cleanup crew has arrived. But what we do with the extra years? That's up to us. Hi, I am Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and SOS, School of Soul has a brand new series, the AI and Future Technology series. Look, you know the world is changing. And no, it's not going back to normal. Normal is over, and what's coming next is beyond anything we were prepared for. The School of Soul, AI and Future Technology series includes 319 videos on 1. The Download Society, How Data Has Replaced Destiny. 2. Predictive Future. Your next moves aren't random, they're forecasted. 3. Social Credit Systems. The behavioral economy now governs access. 4. Hive Mind. Synthetic telepathy and collective algorithmic control. 5. Nanobots inside you. Medical, military, and programmable intrusions. 6. Grief Tech. AI-fueled digital resurrection and simulated comfort. 7. Uploading your mind, consciousness transfer, and data-based identity. 8. Deep fakes plus AI clones. The replication of reality and identity theft. 9. Quantum humans. The merger of biology with quantum systems. 10. Digital afterlife, where your data goes when you die. 11. Resurrection science, reviving life through synthetic methods. 12. Immortal science, the end of death as we know it. 13. Longevity science, gene editing, anti-aging, and bio-upgrades. 14. Designer babies, engineered perfection before birth. 15. Artificial wombs, birth decoupled from the female body. 16. 3D printing, printing organs, limbs, and even humans. 17. The humanoid era, the rise of synthetic beings among us. 18. Legacy humans, the slow phase-out of unmodified analog people. 19. Smart cities, algorithmic environments that watch and decide. 20. Cloud-based societies, citizenship without borders or bodies. 21. Hackable humans, emotion, memory, and behavior under code. 22. Biometric scanning, your body is your password and your prison. 23. Sex tech, intimacy reprogrammed by machines. 24. Extinction of gender, fluidity, deletion, and design of identity. Every topic is fully explored with real-world technologies, patents, case studies, ethical analysis, and future forecasts. These aren't someday discussions. This is already happening. Join the SOS School of Soul Vault to overstand the future before it's implemented on you.